A K-pop superstar came to this tiny restaurant. Not once, not twice, 4 times. And I finally found out why. 안녕하세요 여러분, 댐프란이에요. Welcome back to a new video. Today is a special one. I'm taking you to a full Korean food tour right here in Madrid. 3 stops, 1 day, and yes, one of those stops is the exact restaurant where Kim Taehyung V from BTS kept coming back to eat multiple times during his stay in Madrid. Chincha. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Now look, I know what you're thinking. Dan, you're in Madrid. That's Spain. Why are you doing a Korean food tour in Spain? Because Madrid actually has a Korean scene that's really impressive. It's small, but the quality? 대박. Honestly better than some spots I tried in other European cities. And if you follow me, you know I've been deep into Korean culture, learning the language, recreating the aesthetics, basically try to bring a little bit of soul into my everyday life here in Madrid. So I ended up being obsessed with Korea, and I didn't plan this, it just happened. And today is my version of a day in Seoul, here in Madrid, Spain. Gotcha! First up, K-Mart. And before you say anything, no, not that K-Mart. This is a Korean convenience store here in Madrid, and it is the real deal. Actually, this is one of my favorite things about Korea, the convenience stores. The convenience store is not just a store, it's a hangout spot, a social ritual. You grab your iced cup coffee, you sit inside or outside in a plastic chair, and you just exist. And this K-Mart here in Madrid, it comes really close to that feeling. So the iced cup coffee, if you never made one, it's so simple, right? Ice, coffee, and milk on top. So I got the ice here, coffee. That's it. But I mean, it's a ritual. It's satisfying in a way that just doesn't make sense for how basic it is. Pouring this coffee at 11 a.m. and I feel like I'm in a K-drama. Chincha. Seriously. I also grabbed some Gimbap in a cup of Ramyeon because if you have a brain like me, I forget to eat before going out. So this was technically my breakfast at 11 in the morning, very balanced nutrition. One thing you can't actually see or hear in the footage, and maybe the only drawback, was the music was way too loud. So I'm standing there trying to look like I belong, holding my ice cup, but the energy in that place is just like a club at 11 a.m. But in the end, can you get the convenience store, the Korean convenience store experience here in Madrid? Honestly, pretty close. Yeah, you just swap Han River for Gran Via and call it a day. Stop number 2, Vita Plus. After K-Mart, I needed to sit down for a second and breathe, and I ordered a Dalgona coffee. 맛있어요. Look, I know the Dalgona trend had its moment and then technically moved on. But this specific version at Vita Plus, it's still the best I found in Madrid. That balance between the bitter coffee and the sweet honeycomb candy on top, 맛있어요. Really delicious. Like, seriously, don't let anyone tell you that a trend is over when the actual product is still very good. And hey, if you're enjoying this little tour with me, smash the like button and subscribe if you ain't already. It helps me keep making these videos and actually tells the algorithm that Korean culture content from Madrid should exist. Let's make it a thing. The vibe at Vita Plus is calm. It's one of those spots where you sit down and suddenly you don't feel like you're in Spain anymore. Like a piece of Korea, like legit cafe, but in the heart of Madrid. Which for me, this is exactly the point. I came here for the coffee, I stay for the feeling. Okay, this is the one. Stop number 3. And the reason I built this day all around this video. Ssamjang. The name literally means a room where people gather, a meeting room, a room of love, depending on how you translate it. And Kim Taehyung, V from BTS, came here 4 times. Four times during a stay in Madrid. And when a global superstar with access literally to any restaurant in the world keeps coming back to the same tiny spot in a foreign city, you know the food is legit. Why this place? I needed to find out. Now, since we're here, let me show you the proper way to eat meat or Korean barbecue. Because a lot of people, and I was one of them, honestly, a lot of people just eat the meat like this, by itself, which is fine, totally fine, but that's not the move. That's not the Korean way. What you do is you take a leaf, perilla or lettuce, whatever they bring you, then you put a piece of the grilled meat on top, a little garlic, and then, this is the part, the ssamjang. It's a fermented paste, a little spicy, a little salty, and it pulls everything together. You rub the whole thing into a little packet and you eat it in one bite. Okay, this is how we do it.
So good. Do you see how?
That's the Ssam technique. That's how you eat barbecue in Seoul. And that's exactly how I ate it at Ssamjang. 진짜 맛있어요. Embarrassingly good. Just incredible. I sat there after the first bite, just silent for a second, because the food does the talking, right? Why does Taehyung keep coming back to the same spot? I think I get it now. And it hit me while I was sitting there. I moved to Madrid not knowing I'd end up retracing a BTS member food tour. I'm here living in Spain. I'm not Spanish and learning Korean one word at a time. Eating meat wrapped in a leaf at the restaurant that the global superstar called his favorite. Like, how did I get here? I have no idea, but I love it. So, Madrid Korean scene, small, but 진짜 high quality. If you want to follow in Taehyung's footsteps, or you want the perfect Korean day without the 12-hour flight, these 3 stops are the ones. K-Mart for the convenience store ritual, Vita Plus for the Dalgona moment, and Sarangbang for the meat. Also everything else, because their food is incredible, and which is actually Taehyung's approved. And I want to know down in the comments, have you ever gone to a place specifically because one of your favorite artists or celebrity recommended it? A restaurant, a city, a cafe, anything? Leave a comment down below and let me know, because I feel I can't be the only one who does this, right? I think I don't have anything else to say, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Check the links in the description to see all my gear stuff and things. My gear. Let's keep exploring, keep learning, keep filming, and I'll see you guys. 그럼 the next video. Oh yeah. 안녕.